Alright, so today we're going to have a look at NECA Series 7 Big Red Predator. Oh man, this thing looks spectacular, I'm telling you what. Now, if you're not familiar with this guy, he comes from the fan-made film. It's about an 8-minute film called Batman Dead End. And I will post a link to that in the description down below so you can take a look and watch that if you're not familiar. It's actually pretty awesome. You know, Batman fighting the predators and aliens and everything. Very cool. So there's the back. Real quick for you, there's some nice concept art, very beautiful looking art. Quick read for you guys. Go ahead and pause and read that if you want. And there you go. So now it's time to get this thing out of its plastic tomb. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the accessories real quick. You get a left and a right hand, extra hands here, specifically designed just to hold the swords, which is kind of cool. That's it. They're just a gripping hand. You can slide these swords in there. Well, just drop one here. But anyway, it comes with a couple basic swords. One's longer than the other. There you go. Very nice. Nice little detail on there. Nice shiny silver. I can appreciate that. It's very cool. Usually when you get accessories with figures nowadays, you get like one or two. And NECA hooked us up with a whole extra set of hands and an extra sword. So yeah, you can just, this slides right in there. And you can have them hold it just like that, and we'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, they get housed on the side here. And the sheath right through here, and they fit in there a little firm, so if you're pushing them in, just take your time so you don't bend it and then break the sword. Then you'll be upset and you'll have to go and buy another one. But anyway, look at this guy. Now, like I was saying before, if you watched the fan-made film Dead End Batman, you'll see this guy at the end. It's very awesome, and NECA just keeps pumping them out, man, and I can't get enough. Very cool. Now, you've seen this before. This is like reminiscent. It's a lot of classic Predator involved here. Basically, what I mean is that you can see like the cable here. There's parts up here where you can see where the plasma caster would be mounted, and then you can see all they did was swap out the forearms. It's the exact same thing as the classic. I examined them, and we'll do a quick comparison just so you guys understand what I'm talking about. Oops, sorry. We'll get that moved right here. There we go. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or whatever, but I examined them quite well, and you can tell they swapped them out, which is fine with me. Give us a whole new Predator, just because of how this one fits over here. It's kind of cockeyed, and it's just angular. Now you can tell that this should be the top of the forearm, and if you reverse it, then it flows better, but then it doesn't look right. It's kind of awkward, you know, because then his communicator's to the inside. So, and then the arm doesn't want to, it just wouldn't look right. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but anyway. And then you can see over here, there's a hole here for the classic. They had the classic Predator had the cable here. There's a hole there, and then over here, where is it? There it is. And then there's another hole there. So if you were to swap these forearms out again, that would be right back to where the classic was. So aside from that, they gave it the new articulation, which is always nice and tight in there. And again, it's really loose. Come on, NECA, let's do something about this right here. There's going to be a lot of shelf diving going on, and you know, I can't say that that's too cool. But all the articulation is there, and whatnot. Double knee joints here, so it's got the upgraded articulation. Now, as far as the overall figure here, the only thing that bothers me is the fact that everything else is painted red except for this back part right here. So I am actually going to go ahead and paint this myself and see if I can get it to match that. And I'm going to make this back piece here red too as well, and then kind of detail that little pouch. But other than that, this thing is actually kind of cool. And I got to say, you know, even, nice touch here with the blades on the left wrist, and they're golden. Nice golden paint color to it. Just awesome. Tell you what, man. If you don't get this guy in your collection, you're gonna regret it. So you can see where they kind of tweak the classic mask a little bit. I think they brighten up the eyes. Let's bring in here. They widen up the eyes a little bit. See if we can do that. So you can see a lot of similarities there. So it's up to you. You know, if you're looking for new Predators, man, this guy is must-have. So I'm going to swap out a few things here, and we'll take a look at that. So what I did is I just swapped out the hands, and I put the swords in his hands so you can see what that looks like. Extended the blades here. And then I took the plasma caster out the classic Predator and swapped it out with this guy here and put it on him. and you can see what he's going to look like in case anybody was curious, because I know I was curious as to whether or not he was going to be able to have that or not. So there you go. There is just another quick comparison. There is the big red samurai predator. Man, I'll tell you what, you got to get this guy in your collection for sure. I mean, he's just so freaking cool looking. Well, there you go, everybody. Big red Series 7 NECA Predator. Go get yourself one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.